What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Skinny Moose.
Your boy Fat Squirrel.
We got hardcore on for part motherfucking 2. You already
Yeah.
know fucking X-Brands. You might as well say X-Brands baby boy. I gotta say X-Brands baby. Uh, you know, he gets a lot of good bookings over there at X-Brand.
Oh yeah.
I
Thank
mean,
you. Yeah, we have fun. We have fun.
Yeah.
and we got the sun up in this bitch. We got the sun up in this bitch, Rob.
What the fuck is
A
up,
lot of
motherfucker?
big things. A lot of big things has happened since we last talked to Hardcore.
Oh, it's been a moment. It's been a moment.
Yeah.
Um,
A little.
he's gotten big bookings.
I've got
Yeah.
bookings. Yep.
Um,
I broke.
well,
Mhm.
let's hop right into it. Will you explain your rival with Chondo from your point of view?
Oh, from my point of view, he tried to be a big douchebag on the internet, and I wouldn't allow him to do that. So now we're fighting. That's
now,
part of it.
Damn.
He talks
now,
smack about me on Facebook, which I don't even have. So I also don't argue on the internet because I'm 40 fucking years old and I don't argue on the internet. And it
I
turns.
100% agree with you on that, dude. I'm too old to argue on the fucking internet. Fuck
I
that shit.
any to argue, and you're either dumb enough to die or you're not. I, but yeah, he ran his mouth about how I was like this untrained motherfucker in the biz, and I was bringing down everyone's credibility and this and that. And then Xbrand approached me, and they're like, "Hey." Finally, I said, "Oh, can we please?" And now we're on match number 3 because after match number 2, I broke my arm falling out of the ring. So
Oh
now,
shit.
now we're moving on to match number 3 eventually.
now, Mr. Chondo, you either love him or hate him. He's all right in my book, but he talked this mad shit that when you first, came and not into the business, but when you was first getting mainstream or whatever, he wanted to talk about you badly. We spoke about that in the first interview.
Oh yeah.
And then he comes around and he says, well, I broke his arm because he's an untrained this and that and the other. But remember, at the end of the day, what did Chondo do? He still grabbed onto the ring ropes after being in the business for so long. So
Made that
really,
mean too.
Chondo didn't break my concrete floor, broke my arm.
that's true. That's true because the arm that you landed on, you was actually on the floor.
It was either
If
head
you're gonna
or
break his
my
arm,
arm.
yeah, I mean, Chondo, I gotta agree. So, out of every match you've done, what match do you think you got you over the most?
Oh shit. I mean, the match with Pondo was pretty high profile. My match with Mickey
Good.
Knuckles was pretty up there. My X-Brand match with Anthrax, Louis.
Ooh.
Honestly, any in the past like year or so have been pretty like you know
Yeah.
we're getting up there. Eric Dillinger out in fucking Portland, that was a big one.
Yeah, that's one I was about to say.
Yep, that was definitely a big one. This one in Canada, the tournament that just happened, that was pretty huge for.
Now, wasn't you on the second show for Pacific Northwest?
Initially, yes, but I was double booked, so I wasn't able to make it to that one because I had official obligation.
I
And that was a no ring show, that second one, and that was that.
and then I mean you worked down there and or over there in POR.
Yep, all that
So
down there. I did. I fought Mickey Knuckles down there. Um, I had Officer Roman down there. I had Jesse Daniels down there. Uh, 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 Sinister. A couple other people down there. It was a busy year down there. Actually, I was down there quite a few times. That's one of the longest trips I have to take too.
yeah, you're coming from New York, ain't you?
Buffalo, almost Canada.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
Like I can see Canada
So
from.
so with you being from there, you would know the wrestler of the body, right?
I know the body. Yes.
I just, I had to bring that up.
Good.
Uh, uh,
I was on a couple shows with the body down in Houston a couple months ago for Loco and Loco Underground. He was my partner with Controversy.
I was
And then,
that the no ring, no master 4, I think.
that was three. Four was coming.
Mm,
He fought Masada on
yeah,
that.
three, three.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I
that was a funny one.
I couldn't watch it.
That was
I
that
saw
was a
clips
funny
of
one.
it.
That crazy boy drove from Canada to Texas.
It don't surprise me. Like the body came from wherever he is in Canada down here through Kentucky or whatever. Stopped, picked me up, and then went to uh Tennessee
Oh, for
and Carnage Cup.
yeah.
And he had a good match. There's a story with him and Jimmy, but we'll speak on that. You know,
Was that the best he
but
fought?
that was the match that he fought Jimmy Controversial in,
Oh,
and he won. And then later that night in the Shit It Out show, he was going against him and Boris Dookie went against fuck the Turds, I think.
uh, what a match!
Yeah, if a lot of people don't get behind it, and they're like, "What a shit show! This and that and the other. What kind of gimmicks?" And I'm like, "Well, Kevin wants to incorporate something funny, and a lot of wrestlers has been doing more funny shit.
That
They
in hand. Like when you don't take it so serious, it makes it a lot more fun. It really does.
I agree, 100%, Dad.
You know, it's I try to incorporate at least a little comedy in my shit because it's I'm having fun either way. I'm not gonna pretend to be a heart. You know what I mean? Like I
True.
can't
the
keep
way
it.
that I look at it is, if you're being professional and being serious, then do it. But if you're in there and you're making yourself look like an idiot and unprofessional, then
Yes,
fix it.
yes, 100.
That's just my personal opinion.
Oh, I agree. Oh shit, fucking everything up. Oh no.
In your opinion, what is your bloodiest match to date?
Oh, bloodiest. Hold on. Let me fix this and try to fix my thing, my screen. My bloodiest. Honestly, as of recently, I think it was versus Mickey Knuckles at POR. She put cantons in my head. She put gussets in my head. She almost took off my head with an axe. Um,
Oh shit.
I was, I mean, if you refer to my Instagram and go back to that match, it looks like I was massacred. Like there was nothing left in me. I was able to pull that Kenzan out of my head during the match, and it sounded like someone was chopping lettuce inside my brain. It was just like
Ooh.
Oh
that's
god.
the only way I can describe it.
Oh jeez.
His match with Mickey Knuckles was pretty bloody.
Chris,
That's probably one of my favorite matches that Hardcore's had. I like him and Pondo. That was another good one.
was
That was
really
a good one.
honestly my very first theater brutality for XPU. I uh, I bled for 2 solid days after that match. Like it just I
God.
I had a small wound in my wrist, and I was able to spurt blood out of my wrist. And the first time I met Masada, he's like, "Yo, that thing you did when you spurted blood out of your wrist, that was the sickest thing ever." I was like, "Thank you, Masada."
So we had so Hardcore over here be pulling a sexy Eddie.
Uh,
Nice.
it was one of my bucket list things, and it was one of the very first death matches I ever had. So I was like, "Ah, yeah, oh,
I, you see, this is what sets me right to me deathmatch wrestlers from everybody else. Y'all want to sit there and just do the weirdest fucking
oh,
shit, but it's
well,
impressive when y'all do
well, of course.
god damn it."
it. Do you have a favorite weapon that you've ever made?
Oh, there's honestly so many. I'm a big bat guy. Like, I love putting insane shit on bats: scissors, razor blades. Um,
Okay.
push pins, safety pins, gussets. I here I'm gonna. You guys are gonna travel with me for 1 second because I've been saving these for the rainiest of days and I haven't used them that. But they were gifts from friends in California. This is a gusset plate guitar strap.
Ooh.
See it, the white boy here.
Ah,
Oh,
But wait, it's
well,
crazier because on the other side, this is a pigeon spike guitar strap.
Oh,
what
hell
the
yeah.
fuck?
what the damn,
What the fuck?
Hardcore is always
boy,
prepared.
boy.
Those are just hanging on the wall for a rainy, random ass day.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
To
I've
take
brought you
that,
quite a few weapons, Pops.
you gotta beat Chondo with that motherfucker.
beat Chanda with a brick.
I'm gonna have to make you a new weapon.
Yeah, just wrap a brick in barbed wire and hand it to me.
I will. I'll even put gusset plates on there for you.
There we
In
go.
my
Let me make a
personal
crate,
opinion,
cover it in metal.
hey, if y'all use it, go ahead. But I know you probably will do it. I have a feeling Chondo would probably say no, and if he's watching this, feel free to correct me, Chondo. But I'd like to see y'all two do a no rope flaming barbed wire match.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
Everybody
I
knows how I feel about fire, though.
with Chando, and this is just throwing it out there. I want to have an exploding steel cage.
Oh,
Mm,
hell yeah.
Oh, ooh.
No escaping a steel cage there, Chando boy.
Put razor wire at the top.
And you don't think I have
mm.
in the basement right now because I do.
I
You guys,
may have to
wait.
bring you another bat with
You
a
guys
few
want to
other
see one of
new
the craziest
adjustments.
weapons ever? I have it in my room right now. Let me go grab it. Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir.
This is gonna be a mind fuck for you guys. It was actually used last weekend at xbrand's Are You Saved? Okay, keep that in mind.
How could I forget about that match at TOB against Christ? Hold on.
I've brought and I've made some good weapons.
Heck yeah.
The first time I've met Hardcore at X Brand, I brought him a bat with gusset plates, thumbtacks, and a pizza cutter blade on the top. Oh, hell yeah.
Good Lord. Is that a gut? Good Lord. That's a gusset plate, ain't it?
The biggest
Yes.
ever used in a fucking band.
Holy shit. That thing is
It
huge.
was used in the match against Louis Jr. this past weekend. Brand.
Oh.
Yeah, that was in my top of my head.
Oh, God.
Oh God, yeah, that was a gift from you guys know Angel Metro,
Yes.
her
I've
brother,
heard of her, yeah.
photographer who does deathmatch action. I can't remember the full name of his Instagram. I always fuck it up. But he takes amazing pictures, and he works at this place. He said that's not even the biggest one that he has at his job. So
Oh,
we're gonna,
Lord.
gonna shatter records, and we're gonna go even bigger because that is currently the biggest gusset plate ever used in a match.
Lord.
Yeah, but
Just
we're
take
gonna
it.
go bigger.
Just take up the pads and leave the boards and put all them gussets over and have a straight ring full of gussets.
God. Oh God, I feel like you wouldn't be able to walk on them. You just get stuck like boot wise. You know what I mean? Like
I
fuck,
mean, give yourself not like give yourself enough room to move around and do what you need to do, but
just
like
the
that
middle,
out,
just the
yeah,
middle.
yeah.
Oh,
So the rest of it, yeah, like a Kumite fight almost.
Yes.
who's watching? That's somebody.
Yes, that would be cool as hell.
That would be.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that. 100%.
You know what I thought about? Piranha Death Match.
Rana.
Ooh,
Discussing that they were going to do it this year and it didn't happen. I can't remember who it was.
Piranha Deathmatch. Holy shit.
Or it might have been Scorpions. I can't remember. Either
Think
way,
about it.
they only did it in
That
Japan one time, and it was dope. I mean, it looked suspenseful and looked cool and everything. I don't know if they actually bit him or not, but like, who cares?
Instead
Fuck
of
it.
a tank of piranhas, you get a pool of piranhas. And the point of the match is you got to put your opponent in the pool of piranhas.
100%. They go crazy at the end of the match. It looks like they're bleeding all over the place. You're already bleeding, so the piranhas are gonna go nuts. So that's dope.
I mean, yeah, I mean, considering we could pull a Japanese move with. Are we still talking about Chondo here?
We're talking about anybody. I don't give a fuck.
We could throw Chondo into a pool
He
of
said, I don't give
piranhas.
I
a
know, I
fuck.
know, I might know some people,
Just saying.
but
Who has to survive this freeway we're about to be in? We're it's me, Chondo, and Alex Stretch at the first BOH show.
Ooh.
ooh,
Um, all of the graduates of H2O going on their own, and this is their first inaugural show. It's the collection. It's called. So it's got let's see, it's me versus Chondo versus Alex Stretch in a barbed wire spider web match. Um,
Oh.
fuck, I genuinely can't remember any of the other matches right now, but it's Anthrax versus JB, I think. Anderson.
Anthrax versus Braxton Tokyo Towers.
Yes, thank you. Anthrax versus Brax. Thank you, Rob.
oh shit.
One more death match, and then a handful of like straight wrestling matches, which is dope. I think Leroy Robinson might be on the show. Don't quote me on that. I'm just names here. I think, but yeah, it'll be a good one. And then the next day, we're just having was it Johnstown Massacre, a little no ring show the next day. So it's a little Easter weekend double feature.
Oh.
Philly, Jersey, Philly,
Hey.
Philly, Philly.
So if you could wrestle anywhere in the world, inside or outside, where would it be? And would it be in a ring or no ring?
Japan, Australia, probably UK, outside of the United States. I genuinely don't care if it's ring or no ring. I love no ring. I think that's so much. You get to do a lot of cool shit outside of a ring, but you also get to do a lot of cool shit inside of a ring. So it really depends on the venue itself. Like I kind of play it by ear once I get there, but like
I understand that.
I love it. It feels so illegal and so just like down dirty and like just a bunch of truckers came just to watch you punch each other in the face. Like you know what I mean? Like it's I don't know. It has that like 1980s like underground like quasi futuristic movie feel to it. So I always like I don't know something about no ring is really like sentimental to me. But I mean, obviously a ring is always top. I love working in a ring. I love ropes. I love no ropes. I love no ring. It doesn't really matter. I fight everywhere. I fought in a fucking joint.
So what kind of tournaments are you looking to get into this year for 2025?
I would love to be a part of that one that's happening in Arizona. Was it Death in
Oh,
the Desert?
Death
Death
in
in
the
the Valley.
desert or something like that?
What's that?
It's like Death in the Desert or something is what that
Yeah,
tournament's called.
Kobayashi, JD Horror.
yeah.
Yep. I know xbrand is having in June. I would love to be a part of that. I already knocked out the Canadian tournament this year, so that was one of my bucket list things. That was really dope. Finals in that one. Honestly, I'm a big tournament guy, so any tournament that will have me, I would love to be a part of it. Like
Heck
I
yeah.
I love making it past the first round and coming out still bloody from the last match. Just like you know what I mean? Like what are you gonna do? Clean up beforehand? No, you're gonna get bloodier, so it doesn't matter.
It's true.
Um,
I
I
agree.
know a guy. I
I,
interviewed a guy that he's a wrestler, but he also he's starting up a show up there in I think Arkansas.
who's that?
Sleazy.
Oh yeah, my boy Sleazy E.
Yes, you already know Sleazy.
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah,
supposed to.
you should go.
He stepped back for a little bit. Was it last year? And we didn't get to do it, but yeah, he was it natural? Was it Natural State Wrestling?
Yeah,
Yep. That's my boy. Actually, we talk a lot.
I fucking love Sleazy. He's cool as fuck.
Yeah, good dude right there. He knows what he's doing. So
Just go up there and work for Sleazy.
I would love to. As soon as he invites me down, we get some dates going. 100%. It's all about like
Fuck yeah.
dates because it's really hard to like you know together, especially when you have like 50,000 things booked already for the year.
Yeah. Plus having a shoot job.
Yeah, and having like a relationship and friends and like juggling all of the above is that's the hard part of wrestling is juggling.
Yeah. So is Chondo your biggest rival in your wrestling career?
Honestly, so this is gonna sound crazy actually, but I've actually fought Jimmy Controversy at least 11 times. I've
Holy
fought
shit.
country too. Like
What? That's crazy.
so, Jimmy might
Wow.
actually be my biggest rival, but Chondo is probably my highest profile rivalry. I would say.
I
Yeah,
understand.
Jimmy Controversy is a plague, and he is everywhere, and he needs to be put down like a silly dog. But he, yeah, we just managed to be in the ring all the goddamn together. It's insane.
And I must
Oh my
say,
god.
all cops are bastards.
I mean, yeah, ACAB all day. I've actually had to partner with him once. It was me and him in the box for Loco Underground. We fought Fuego del Sol, Sam Stackhouse, and Clayton Bloodstone. It was insane. It was. I gave Fuego del Sol a Hurricane Rana in the middle of a six-sided ring. Just saying.
Just saying.
Crazy.
Like,
Crazy.
wrestling isn't real. Wrestling isn't real life whatsoever because it makes silly things possible.
So I'm sure that me personally, and I'm sure the fans, and I'm sure that Hardcore himself would like to speak on this. When he goes to fight, when you go to fight Chondo again, would you like to speak on what we can expect, match stipulations, what you want? You know, what can we expect?
I mean, you're probably gonna expect me to tear him the fuck apart because I mean, I can't hold anything back at this point. He's riding that high horse that he thinks he broke my arm, when in reality he just pushed me out of the ring like a coward. And I mean, all that's coming to him is really, really, really bad things. Like there's no way around it. It's not like he's going to survive this next encounter at all. There's what's going to stop me? Him? Because that's not the case. He hasn't stopped me yet. I'm still here. I'm still coming for him. Like, and
True, true.
I want him to never ever say my name again. That's what I want. I want him to
Right.
say I exist after this last. I want him to always remember what happened, but I don't want him to ever be able to say my name.
Now, are you looking for redemption after like getting your arm broke? Like he didn't break your arm, but are you looking for redemption or like to redeem yourself? I mean, you was out of work, you was out of wrestling, so how how are you looking to kind of, I guess, weigh this out with what happened from Chando's pushing you out of the ring, and you know that you want to fight him again? How's this?
I wouldn't necessarily call it redemption. I can't even be mad about the situation because if anything, it fueled me. It fueled me to get back faster. My doctors gave me 8 to 10 months healing. 8 to 10 months. It happened in October. What is it now? Just now, April. My arm was
Yes.
fully healed in 3 months. 3 solid months.
Hey,
I've had 5 matches since I broke my arm, which was in October. Um, I have a metal plate. I have 7 screws in my hand. I mean,
Oh shit.
now I'm 40 years old. I should be done forever. Like that should have been the end of my wrestling career. But
hang
now,
on one second.
Now it just fueled you. It
as
just made you. It just pissed you off. Now you done woken up a beast, and now, well, you done fucked up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I said it any better, yeah. You really poked the fucking bear, pal. That's the thing. I'm a nice guy until I'm not a nice guy, and now I'm not a nice.
Exactly.
He he's he's so fucked.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
fucked
he's so
now.
fucked, man. It's almost silly to think about because the amount of damage I can do to this silly bastard. Like all I have to do is step on his toes. Literally, all I have to do is step on, and I'm gonna do so much more than that. It's just, I mean, I'm gonna make his face look like someone else's face. Um, and
Damn,
not even a person's face, just like a face.
damn,
Leatherface vibes. I love it. I
damn,
love it.
More like meatball face.
damn, damn.
Down beef face.
Gonna look like some ground beef after I'm done with him. That's really all there is to it. Like,
He gonna look like Hercules after he fought Kratos in God of War 3.
there you go.
He gonna look like Boulder from God of War.
You can only
Bowder.
me so far, and I'm at my limit. I'm at my
I
limit.
understand that. Like I've seen a lot of hardcore matches, and you can really fucking push this man more than you can in most workers. And I don't think there's really anything that can make you go off like really because Brian White, he's like all about shoot headbutts. Like other than that, he's cool. But if you shoot headbutt him, it's over. He's gonna whoop your ass.
Yep.
And like I don't think there's really anything that signifies you to make you really go off besides what Chondo's been doing to you.
That's really it. I have no real qualms with anyone else right now at the moment, except a little bit for Alex Stretch because he likes to, my business a little bit. But we're good. Um, but I mean, actually, the last match I just had with Louis Jr. at xbrand, we did some real heavy duty headbutts. I actually got busted open by a legit headbutt,
Oh
and it
shit.
echoed through the entire like. Literally, he headbutted me, and it was just one trickle of blood, and it made me so goddamn happy. When do you see anyone get busted open by a headbutt? Shibata that one time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
very rare. Very rare that an actual headbutt busted somebody over.
Oh, I trickled real quick. I said that was the dopest fucking thing ever. Oh, it made me so.
That's right for that. It was fucking dope as shit.
Listen,
Heck
I'm
yeah.
not a man hard head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna ride this till I can't ride this anymore because this is my saving grace right here. Otherwise, I'd be a mess right now. Like, I shouldn't be able to do what I do at 40 years old. Like, I'm just now hitting my stride, just now, and it's just gonna
Hey,
get here.
you're gonna be like Terry Funk.
I'll be
Listen,
right back,
it's
guys.
already like Terry Funk. Terry Funk don't wear no fucking mouthpiece. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Another coming up actually. Was it Painted Red Entertainment? Painted Red Wrestling out in Michigan is having a show. I'm on there with Nick Gage is on the show. Gigi Jacobs is on the show. Uh,
Ooh,
is on the show. Uh, I'm actually on like 3 or 4 shows this year with Nick Gage, which is absolutely insane. Like, to even say that out loud, I'm on a poster with Nick Gage. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's
I could
up.
take hardcore versus Nick Gage.
I would also take hardcore versus Nick Gage.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Crowd would lose their goddamn minds.
Yes. Who would you say gave you a run for your money?
Oof. Honestly, Anthrax. I mean, he beat me fair and
Mm.
square. Like he made me step up my game a lot. Like,
I like Anthrax. That's a motherfucking suplex machine.
oh, he that was the second time I fought him. First time I fought Anthrax was in a no ring show at a hardcore show in a garage. We were fighting on straight concrete, and it was dope as fuck.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he was giving me belly to
Oh.
belly suplexes on concrete and shit. It was fantastic.
Oh.
And two people broke their arms during the bands. Not even during wrestling, during the bands.
What the fuck?
A fucking hard day in Philly. Uh,
That's fucking crazy.
X Stretch fought Jay Sawyer. Lady Blakely was there. There was like 3 or 4 hardcore bands. It was dope as fuck. It was so sick. It was like the most ground show ever, and it was so fucking fun.
Well, yeah, that sounds like fun.
That's my
Man,
dream scenario. Whenever there's like bands and no ring deathmatch, that's like, ooh, that has that sweet spot for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. It's a great.
Casanova does something like that with New First City. He has
Yeah.
bands and all that. Yeah,
He's got dancers. He's got bands. He's got matches. He's got
I'd
a
like to see you in New First City. That would be awesome.
New Fear City's fucking dope as hell. Cass is a great motherfucker. Cass is a
I
great.
love cats.
Yep.
I
The
fucking
You know
love
what?
Cass. I like the interview
is
Cass.
he's just a solid dude. I have no bad things to say about Cass whatsoever. He is actually like one of the most solid dudes I've met in wrestling.
It's cool. I like it. I like how he wrestles. I've seen a couple of his matches.
He goes hard too. Like he doesn't fuck around. You know what I mean? He was just in China, Thailand, somewhere crazy, India. You know,
Yeah,
someplace people don't normally go for wrestling, but he was out there doing some silly shit out there, which I love. Just
What's your most meaningful tattoo?
what's my most meaningful tattoo? Oh damn.
Yeah.
Let me think on that one real quick. I mean, I do have like mom on my chest. That's pretty important, of course. But like, honestly, I think this one's my favorite right here.
That's fucking crazy.
You
that's
see,
fucking awesome.
That's
full.
wow.
I'm a diehard horror fan too. On top of like all the blood and guts I normally do. So like
Oh, I love me some horror movies, bro.
my whole right arm is horror. My whole left leg is horror. Most of the rest of my body is random horror shit. Like I'm a diehard. I love me some blood and guts. I love disgusting movies. I love movies on all banned lists. Um, I have the entire Faces and Traces of Death on. Like, I uh, I watch some silly shit just to watch silly shit. You know,
I
What's your
Faces of
favorite
Death.
horror
I like
movie?
that Faces of Death.
but
That movie's cool.
What's your favorite horror movie?
oof. Overall, it's so I have a weird thing about like making lists with movies and stuff like that because it's like, well, if I put this at number one, then this needs to be at number two. But if that's at number two, it needs to be at number five, and then I'm like, my brain goes a million ways at once. Um, But offhand, if I have to say one offhand, just shooting, Martyrs, French movie, 2008. It's one of the most fucked up movies to date. Called
So I watched Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Okay.
there at the house. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
Get
Lord.
dressed. Like I'm relaxed. I'm sitting there. I'm watching Terrifier 3.
I
Fucking opening scene done got me. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, this motherfucker. It keeps going. I'm gonna fucking get my goddamn gun. Well, then next thing you know, this motherfucker just comes out and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this fucked up Pennywise looking motherfucker? So in my old house, you had the back door, then you had the kitchen, and then you had my room. I go get my fucking gun. I'm like, unload this motherfucker. I sent the picture to Squirrel. He's like, Cut, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm watching Terrifier 3. If this motherfucker breaks through the door, he's getting shot up with a full metal goddamn jacket. Pow, 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 pow.
so
He
here's
said, "Why are you watching that if you're scared?" I said, "I'm not fucking scared. I'm scared. I'm not having no goddamn clown in my motherfucking house."
here's a little fun hardcore fact. I actually have a degree in special effects makeup.
Yes, you spoke on that.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
That you spoke on that. With you having a degree in special effects, I think that you should, go do some makeup sometime and change up your look and, do a gimmick change. It'd be cool.
Ah, I don't know, man. That's a lot of effort, and the supplies to do makeup is so expensive. Like unless you're like a fucking spoiled rich kid, it's just like the most expensive hobby you'll ever have. So it's hard
I
for me.
understand that.
I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's so like just to do something like legit and to make it look good costs so much fucking money, so much money. Ugh, it hurts my soul.
So, me myself, and I know a lot of the fans that watch this tournament wants to know what's going on between you and Total Fucking Chaos.
So we were all up there for Canada, and we were at the tournament, and
yeah. I watched it.
I was helping Kyle out in his match. And apparently Kyle didn't need my help. And then Kyle and Will decided that they no longer need my help. Let's say difference of opinion. Yeah,
Oh, so
100%.
Mm.
There's no more TFC for hardcore.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I,
The
I'm okay with
I
that. I'm
I'm yeah.
yeah,
I am perfectly fine with you not being in TFC.
I'm also perfectly fine with me not being in TFC. I think I
No offense to you. I have had people come to me personally and be like, Hardcore killed that interview, but Will fucked it up.
I mean, who am I to argue?
Um,
Who am I to argue with people?
I watch Squirrel watches a lot of tournaments, and I have a lot of tournaments. I don't really I invest in it, but what the fuck happened in that tournament, dude? I was so mad. I said, "Let me go, Ken. I'm gonna go find his ass and hit him with a baseball bat." I'm like, "Why you got to do my boy like that? You would have won that motherfucking tournament. You would have been a Canadian Deathmatch champion if it weren't for them motherfuckers, bro."
Betrayal, and then they hit me with the Brett or the fucking Shawn Michaels sharpshooter in Canada. Can't believe it.
I, I'm I've always been a fan of you, but I do not like Will to save my soul. I think I just no offense to whoever likes Will. I just can't get behind Will. I never could. I mean, I don't hate the man,
I'm
but
gonna answer a question real quick. Shannon Baum. Who looks like
Shannon Bumby.
Eminem? They look like Eminem. He looks like Eminem. Me?
Which one looks like Eminem?
I look like Eminem.
Oh, she said he done you wrong.
I mean, he did do me wrong. Who looks like Eminem? I'm usually I get what's his name? Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park.
Ah,
Ooh.
fucking shit! I didn't think of that one.
Hold on, I can put my glasses on real quick and you'd be like, ah, fuck, now that's silly. One time I was down in Virginia, I walked into Walmart. Thanks, Chris. I walked into Walmart and this dude literally goes, "Oh shit, man, you just look just like Chester Bennington." And I didn't think about it until later, but I should have leaned in and be like, "I never
I gotta see
All
him
right,
live. I gotta see him live in concert, bro. It was fucking awesome. It was. It was fucking awesome. I seen them live in concert. It was
all
fucking
right.
fun.
I remember when that first
I gotta
album came
say it,
out. I was in high school when
Corey Taylor.
that album came out, the first one. That's how fucking old I am.
He looks like
Oh,
Corey Taylor, kind
the
of.
squirrel's right up there with you.
Are the dad, Shannon? Shannon, do I know you? Am I just known as the dad of Deathmatch? Is that Rob? Did you start a thing?
Yep,
I think
he
we
did.
did.
Oh
He,
Lord, girl, what is she writing down here?
you are known as the Deathmatch Dad,
That's crazy. I had no idea.
thanks to Rob.
What's your next question, Shannon? Honest, let's go. He's got questions. I got answers. Let's go.
Girl, what?
Sorry, I'm very. I got
What's
these
that?
Hebrew tall boys on lock.
PBR is the shit.
Yeah,
That's the go-to.
I heard a lot of people.
Bucks for a six pack.
Oh, I love PBR.
I also have a nice little nifty six pack of my second favorite, the High Life.
That is
Oh,
my next favorite.
Oh god, because I am about that High Life.
yes.
You know what I think we need for X brand?
Oh,
I think we need some slam and death metal there.
ooh, that sounds. Hell
Uh,
yeah.
I show at the last X Brand show, and that was fucking dope,
I think we should get Waken the Cadaver to play X brand.
amazing. Or like
Ooh.
call the paramedics. How do you handle like when you mean like when he would lay his burgers on like his car or the floor or the Will is immune to
Are
most.
you talking about Will's interview?
Just yeah, I mean just yeah, he the way he eats his food is absolutely obscene, and I'm pretty sure he's immune to all diseases because of it. So I can't really knock him for it. Like I just don't like gravel in my burger or like weird fucking like pieces of leaf in my fucking pizza slices and shit. So
What's the biggest name that you
yeah,
fought so far?
he makes those decisions. Lay his fucking food on his car, fucking ground and shit. Like I don't have to. I don't have to worry about his decision. He does.
What's the biggest name that you fought so far?
Oh shit. It's probably pretty close with like Mickey Knuckles, Pondo, Low Life Louie. I mean, he is a Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure the other
Yeah.
Oh,
Hall of Famers. I actually beat Louie. That's dope. Uh, yeah, as of right now, I think those are probably the most high profile. Uh, I do have a win over Tarzan. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I seen that. That was pretty good. I mean, like, fuck, you've gotten the names. It's just, you know,
hmm.
there's you got the potential. It's just you got to get out there more, and that's the bad thing. Like a lot of people use up fuck Facebook and Twitter, and like it's so hard to connect with you because I really don't use Instagram.
Uh, I'm actually okay with like the amount of stuff I do. Try to keep like the balance with like doing stuff at home. You know what I mean? Like the girlfriend has like a very big family that is very like family oriented. They have a lot of stuff that they do. So I try to be around for that as well. So I like to do like maybe like 2 weekends out of a month. You know what I mean? Like do or
True.
or
True.
I
each
understand
half
that.
one weekend. You know
Understandable.
that's pretty dope. Get with one weekend. You know what I mean? Um, but after the first couple years of like being like full on the road, I had to like really like fully like establish like that balance. Otherwise, it was gonna get real fucking wonky. You know.
The
So
Yeah.
mentality.
um, I don't mind the amount that I do now. Um,
True.
but it's I mean I'm always open like here and there if I have like a weekend off and some super fucking cool comes up. Obviously, I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like um, it's hard to say no. You get to see your friends.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You get to go have fun. You get to go do what you love. Like as much as I
True.
love home, I love being on the road. It's a very good release of everyday life. You know what I mean? Like you get to step away and go be this crazy fucking asshole for 2 to 3 days, and then come back and be a normal person and like repeat. You know? Like it, it's really it's an insane balance, like mentally and physically, and like socially. Like like seeing friends, seeing like the wrestling friends, and like you know what I mean, like people at work and stuff like that. It's such a weird dynamic to try and keep in balance, and I think I've actually established a pretty good one. Coming into this year, so I'm trying to keep that stable as much as possible. But
Yeah.
you know, wherever the wind takes me.
I understand that. What's your 2025 wrestling goal or your goal in general for this year?
I want to win at least one tournament. I want to win one fucking tournament. That's
Fuck yeah.
always been my goal in deathmatch wrestling. Like
Yeah.
the whole reason I got in because of like Foley and Terry Funk in Japan in the tournament. Like that is, you know what I mean. Like that's the reason I do deathmatch. Um, I wouldn't mind a belt. If a belt gets bestowed upon me from winning a belt, that'd be fucking dope. Honestly, I just want to keep expanding. Like if I can get to the UK and Australia, sick. Japan's always a goal. Uh, I mean, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing and doing it right. Like I'm trying to do this in the most non way possible, and I think I'm doing pretty good at that. So you know,
Yeah.
I might have lost the company of some people, but did I gain freedom? Who's to
Yes.
So things have a way of working out for hardcore. That's all. It's a weird dynamic, and I happen to be in the right place at the right time. A lot of places and times. So
Heck yeah.
I ride that wave as much as I can. You know, I have that lucky streak that hasn't stopped. So I don't know if I like did a weird cheat code when I was a kid or something, but
Is there anyone you would like to call out for a match?
Neil Diamond Cutter,
Oh,
Whoa.
Neil Diamond Cutter. We were supposed to have a match down in Virginia, West Virginia. Her
Oh yeah.
was it Rated R Wrestling? They were gonna have their first show, and it kind of
Yeah.
through. And
Yeah.
the inaugural deathmatch title fight was me versus Neil in a House of Horrors match, and now it's not. Um, this is Neil's last year. For everyone watching, Booker,
Hardcore Neil Diamond Cutter.
friends of Booker's,
Book
hardcore
it.
diamond cutter. I don't care where it is in the country.
The Honey Badger
He needs
versus Hardcore. Let's fucking go.
Yes, go.
100%, 100%. Besides that, right now,
Is there anything you would like to plug? Upcoming shows, promos, social medias, links, etc.
um, well, first and foremost, I want to say R.I.P. Deathmatch Worldwide. Love you, Deathmatch Worldwide. Thank you for everything.
Fuck yes.
So, as far
Yes.
as the only two t-shirts I have out are from I Hate Artists. You can find them on Instagram, I Hate Artists, and also the Canadian Deathmatch merch site has an exclusive hardcore design. Um, that next upcoming shows are that BOH show with me and Trax and not sorry me and Chondo in the barbed wire match, and then the next day I believe I will be at the brand no show. Besides that, I think we're going to Detroit soon. We're going back up to Canada. We're all over the place, baby. Just hanging tight, trying to survive this insane world at the moment, and really want. That's really all
Fuck
I.
yeah.
Yeah, it's it was one of those half and half months where I have like, matches, but it's in the same weekend, so the rest of the month I have like freedom. So that
So if you could say one thing to the wrestler who made you become a wrestler, who would it be and what would it be?
thank you, Mick Foley.
Mick Foley. Hey, fuck yes, I respect that.
100%.
McFarland is that motherfucker.
Did you just see he was in that horrible car accident today? He just walked out.
Yes, that was fucking wicked.
Only Mick Foley could walk out of that. Like that car was fucking wrecked.
That car was mangled.
Yeah. And he said he had a mild concussion, but besides that, he was solid.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
I don't know.
Eh,
It's like
Yeah.
an unintentional machine that can survive anything. Like, sure.
Send in y'all's questions for hardcore. Let's hear
What
'em.
is what is your favorite wrestler in WWE?
Ooh. So, I don't watch WWE too often, but
He's like me.
I'm like that. I don't really.
I mean, I'm kind of enjoying like the whole like CM Punk angle right now. That's kind of cool. Uh,
Oh yeah.
it's always nice to see like when they actually like get some shit right and they kind of like put some decent together and like get something going. But it's been a long time since I've watched actual like wrestling on TV. Uh, that AEW shit with Moxley recently was pretty disgusting. I enjoyed that very much.
Yes.
I love that every once in a while they go absolutely bonkers and like they're like, here's this bed of nails that's gonna get stuck in your spinal column.
Yes, seen that, bro. I've seen it on Instagram. They showed the video of him when he set up and they were pulling it out. I was like, God.
Yeah, that was in there. That was in there. He probably had a laser on it after that.
I was like, oh my God, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Those were very large nails.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I love that they go pretty bonkers in that on AEW. That's really, I don't know, man. There's so many wrestlers now. It's very hard to keep like track of. Like, I'll keep track of like a lot of indie guys. Like, I'm a big Marcus Mathers fan. Um,
Ooh.
he's a solid dude. Him and his father both.
IWTV, he's IWTV heavyweight champ.
He
Do
is.
you keep
He's
up with
got
the
that
Usos?
WWE ID. He's got that WWE ID.
I,
Um,
I, I don't watch WWE and AEW, but I watch a lot of indies.
yeah.
Yes.
Um, I'm behind like fucking Masada.
Of course.
I grew
Follow the
up on
dude.
Masada. You know, I grew up on like Deep South, but I grew up on like Masada and shit. And
Midways.
I've always looked. Did you say Gage Squirrel?
Yep. Nick
Don't
Gage,
even
bro.
I
start.
would have to
Don't even
say
start.
I would have to
I,
say
I, gr-
Ronda's my favorite.
So Squirrel is a Nick Gage guy. I'm a Masada guy. So
I was
when
Masada
they
too.
go
I'm
at it,
just
we go
Masada.
at it.
These past
Yeah,
couple, they've been going pretty hard against each other.
yeah.
Yeah, and me and Squirrel's over here throwing words at each other. We yeah.
Gotta love.
Yep.
I'm a
Yep.
fucking diehard Masada fan.
I love Nick Gage, bro.
I'm
That's
a
my man.
I
diehard
honestly say,
Bradley fan.
I
I
met
watched
Brent
the
once.
tournament on TV when Nick Gage died in the motherfucking ring, bro. I seen
Color
that
in your
shit.
hair.
he's seen it.
See if you like it.
I've met Brent once.
Ooh,
Rob,
yeah.
have you?
I haven't met him yet.
Brett is
Here's your
about
phone. Hold on.
That's the one.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
very tiny guy.
But this was a good interview. This was with the interview with Hardcore. I thank you for coming on.
Of
Yeah,
course.
And we're definitely going to have to get a part 3 with Hardcore. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
yes,
Thank you for having me once again.
yes.
You're welcome.